So, still in Yamanashi, and right now I am heading to a waterfall that the owner of the hotel I was staying at told me about. So he was kind enough to give me a ride all the way up the mountain here. So I just have to walk maybe another kilometer or so to reach the waterfall, and I'm really excited to see what it looks like. So let's go. The contrast of the weather around here is absolutely amazing. I mean, I was freezing half to death just about 2 hours ago, and now it's quite warm, but at the same time I've got to walk on this ice and it is very slippery, so I should probably not be filming while I'm doing this because I'm going to fall on my butt and it's going to go viral on YouTube, and I don't want that because I'm awkward and that would be embarrassing. So I had an opportunity to ask the owner of the hotel about the wildlife around here. He told me that, they have the usual Japanese wildlife, deer and monkeys, but he told me that someone recently saw a brown bear, which is, comforting. So hopefully we don't encounter anything on our trip here because it is difficult to walk on this ice, let alone run. So I've arrived at the waterfall, and wow, it is better than I'd expected. It's still frozen, so it's going to have a really, really interesting look to it. I've never, ever seen, let alone photographed anything like this before, so I'm really excited. So I'm going to set up, find a composition, I'm going to take some frozen waterfall photos. Doing an exposure now, but I won't lie to you, I don't feel really confident about this shot because I don't have my super wide angle lens with me, so it's kind of difficult to fit the whole thing in there. And compounding that problem is that the waterfall is for the most part frozen, so there's not a whole lot of movement, so I'm not really sure how a long exposure is going to look. So I've decided to go for a 10-stop filter with about a 2-minute timer, and we'll see how that works. So the first exposure just finished, and yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you, I didn't really love it. Couldn't really see any of the movement because it was frozen, so now I've actually decided to try a more intimate shot. So I zoomed in a little bit more, seeing if maybe if I pick out some of the details, that'll look a little better. So I'm gonna try a few shots like this and hopefully we get some better results. As predicted, the closer, more intimate shot ended up looking a lot better, so I think I'm going to end up using those instead of the kind of wider angle one. So now I'm just going to wander around and try to find some more angles because I have about 5 hours until my bus leaves, so lots of time. So it seems like wherever I go, it's just composition after composition after composition, and I'd love to spend more time here, but unfortunately my path is blocked. As you can see over here, there are some hanging icicles, and the path under that is just covered in ice. So if I try to walk across it, there's a chance I'll fall and break my camera or a part of my body, and I'm kind of in the middle of nowhere right now, so I don't want to do anything that's stupid or dangerous. So I'm going to call it a day, and I'm going to head back to the station and maybe do some shopping and just kind of have a coffee. Thank you very much for watching, and if you like what you've seen, of course, check out the Instagram and watch more of my videos and do whatever people do when they like stuff. Thanks for watching, and see you next time. Oh, and a footnote, don't go walking through the woods by yourself when there's no reception. Don't be like me. I mean, I think I have some reception, but this was a genuinely terrible idea, so don't go do that. Always hike with a friend and tell people where you're going before you go. Yeah. Footnote to the footnote. If you're interested in the hotel I was staying at, it's called the Weekend Shuffle. I'll put some details in the description below, but I highly recommend checking it out if you're coming here for photography, because it's located on the side of Lake Kawaguchi where you can see Mount Fuji, and the owner speaks fluent English and he is an expert in this area. So he's the one who recommended this waterfall. He's the one who recommended my morning shot location. So I would strongly, strongly recommend checking out that hotel if you want to stay here. So now I'm finished, I think. Still got another 40-minute walk or something. So unless something comes up, I'll see you next time.